Aina-Nia Learning Journey Incorporated. A leadership coach, author, ancient wisdom leader, and spiritual liberation activist. Her work challenges institutions and individuals to create bold, meaningful change through a decolonized approach to leadership, rooted in equity, inclusion, and above all, self-love. In 2018, she established North America's first government sanctioned office to address anti-Black racism, and served as lead consultant on the Toronto Action Plan to confront anti-Black racism. Her impact is not just felt, it's measurable. She masterfully brings together spiritual and corporate wisdom to create change that lasts for generations. Please welcome to the stage, Aina-Nia.
Wow. First of all, thank you because you wrote that. That didn't come from my website. So thank you so very much. This is one of those, and listen, I wanna just acknowledge everybody up there because I don't want you to think I'm not seeing you. I'm seeing you, I'm feeling you. I walked into the space and I said to my colleague, Sean, who you see on camera there, I said, oh my goodness, it feels so good. You know, often I walk around with my medicine bag or some crystals or, you know, different ones of us walk with. I don't need anything but your energy. You feel so good. I forgot how magnetic young people are. And so thank you. I bow to you. Congratulations, young Black leaders. I saw something on the back or on the side of the young woman who was just here. I apologize, I didn't catch your name. And it said executive. And on the other side, it said something about courage. Was it courage? Yeah? And I thought, this is so good. My children, I have 2 adult people, and they went through the Catholic School Board. So I want to thank the Toronto Catholic School Board for how you continue to raise great people. You know, my children are both amazing adults and contributing greatly to the world. So I want to start there. Happy Black History 365. Yeah? I heard Roy say that and it just, you know, just chills through my body. So let me introduce myself again, mainly because it's so important for me to say my name. So I am Aina-Nia Ayodele Ifayemi Ajwa. Aina-Nia means she who has purpose. Ayodele, joy has come home. Ifayemi, Ifa befits her. So Ifa is the tradition through which I walk. And Ajwa, who are my Ghanaians in the house? Yay! And Ajwa because I was born on a Monday. And that name comes with a lot of responsibility, yes? So I stand before you as a descendant of Africa. My ancestors were among over 1 million people who were displaced in Jamaica, among the over 12.5 million Africans who were captured from their homeland through the transatlantic slave trade. So while I was not born in Africa, I will always borrow the words of Kwame Nkrumah, who says, I am not African because I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me. You, my family, you are descendants of a mighty people. You are descendants of the leaders of all leaders. You are descendants of the first people. I want to hear some clapping. What happened? So today, we honor the past to inspire the future. Thank you, Rochelle. and your entire team and the Toronto Catholic School Board for inviting me to share at this year's symposium on what I see as the absolutely perfect theme. So kudos to you. I bow to you. Malidoma Somé, who is one of the greatest wisdom teachers that I know, he brought the knowledge of Africa to the West. And in his book, The Healing Wisdom of Africa, he says, and please listen carefully, especially our teachers and our leaders, whether they are raised in indigenous or modern culture, there are two things that people crave: the full realization of their innate gifts and to have their gifts approved, acknowledged, and confirmed. There are countless people in the West whose efforts are sadly wasted because they have no means of expressing their unique genius. Their unique genius. In the psyches of such people, there is an inner power and authority that fails to shine because the world around them is blind to it. And as African people living through anti-Black racism, that is the core of our issue. The world is blind to our genius. So today, I join your teachers and your leaders in acknowledging and approving and celebrating your unique gifts at a time such as this. Because the world seems to be in chaos, doesn't it? But I want to break that for you a little bit. It is actually in renewal. Because you see, we're getting ready to celebrate your Blackness. So, you are not only our future, you are our present. I have a 5-year-old grandson, and yesterday I said to him, he loves to do these games where he's testing me. He has these cards and he tests me. And I said, thank you so much, Mikhailo, for teaching me today. I'm learning from you. And he said, Ia, he calls me Ia, which means great mother. He says, Ia, you're not learning from me, you're an adult. You don't learn from me. And I said, absolutely I do. I've been learning from you since the day you were born. And so I want you to know that you are beyond just the future. You are the present. We just need to be still and listen to you so you can teach us. In this time that I have to share with you, I'm led to do two things. Honor who you are as a descendant of Africa, and support you with some thoughts about stepping boldly and confidently into not just your future, but our future. So take a breath with me, will you? You know how to take a breath, right? You just feel your abdomen just below your navel. And you take that breath with me. We're going to take a breath in 4 seconds. We're going to hold it for about a half a second, and then we're going to release it in 6 seconds. You ready? Yeah? Somebody talk to me. Okay. Because I don't do lectures, eh? Okay. So nice deep breath in, 4 seconds, deep breath. That felt so good, I want to do it again. Yeah? Nice deep breath in. Does the breath make you laugh? Is that what is happening? Is there some secret I don't know? It's okay. Nice deep breath in again for me, folks. Come on. Deep breath in. So listen to me. You, and you were born with a specific purpose. You were not birthed by accident. There are no unwanted children in this world. There is no mistake. Even if your parents said you were an oops, you know. I'm from Jamaica, so we'll say the last child is an oops, you know, meaning it was unplanned. Even if they say that, you were not a coincidence. You are a child of the universe, no less than the stars. You have a right to be here. Young black people, you belong in this space. You belong in this walk. You belong in this place to participate fully in universities and colleges, on campuses such as this. You belong in science labs and operating rooms. You belong in technology and skills trades. You belong in art studios, theaters, opera houses. You belong in engineering and mathematics. You belong in print and electronic media. You belong in politics and civil service. You belong in education at all levels. You belong in business ownership. You belong, you belong, you belong. You belong wherever your heart and your mind leads you. You belong today. You belong tomorrow. You belong to lead our future. You belong. Take a breath. Another one of those nice breaths that make you laugh. And repeat after me. I belong here. How do I know that you belong? I know that you belong because you're a descendant of Africa. Can you put up my second slide, please, with our ancestors? I know that you belong because that list on that slide are names of liberation activists that made sure that you're free. You belong because those people on that slide, many of them Canadians, many of them Africans, many of them Americans, many of them from the Caribbean, they fought for you to belong. You belong because they belonged. You belong because I belong. I walk into every room knowing that I have my ancestors behind me. I know they mentioned in my bio about the work that I did in the city, the first office, government office to ever be sanctioned to address anti-black racism from a political and bureaucratic level. When I walked into that space the first time, they said I could not do what I did. And I did that and so much more because I knew that I belonged. I knew that those people made sure that I could do the work of liberation for my people. You belong. You belong. They fought long and hard for you. And so I'm going to step over here. Can everybody hear my voice? Oh, there is something here. So what I want to do now, let me see you can hear me? Let me see a show of hands. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. Let me see a show of hands of those who have experienced libation. Yeah? Everybody. Okay. So I don't need to explain what libation is. I need to explain it? Oh, okay. So libation is very similar to your invocation. You know, you go to church, you do an invocation. Libation is that acknowledgement of those who have gone before us, understanding that we couldn't be here without them. Now, libation is done in the invocation of spirit, the invocation of those who have gone before us, is done in many ways across the continent. Today, I'm going to do it through water. And we pour with our right hand always, yes? In some places we use cola nut, other places we use tobacco, and so on and so forth. Today I'm going to pour water. And so in honor of all those who are listed there, and so many others, I am pouring for them. I say, ancestors, thank you. Thank you so much for fighting for our freedom. Ancestors, thank you so much, so very much, for teaching us who we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we say, Alafia, Alafia. It is done, it is done. Yeah? So how do you take up space? How do you take up space and know that you belong? The key to taking up space, the key to walking as though you belong, is to remember who you are and why you are here on this planet at this time. Can you show our Sankofa for me, please? So you're familiar with the Sankofa? And if you're not, we're going to show a picture, a little picture that my colleague Sean did for us. And so the Sankofa is used often as an Adinkra symbol for the folks from West Africa, specifically Ghana. And you can see the Sankofa many times on fabrics, you see them in pictures and so on. But it's not just something for you to look at. First of all, it has energetic power, but also the Sankofa represents the idea that to move forward, we must look back. We must know our past. And even more so, we must know who we are. The Sankofa, you can see the bird head is facing behind, symbolizing that whilst we move forward, we must know ourselves. We must know ourselves as African people. So before we were colonized, you understand what colonization is? Yeah? People who go on other people's land and steal it and then steal everything about them and then tell them they had to be like them. You got it? Yeah. So before we were colonized and before we were stolen and brought to the West, we had our own language, we had our own practices, we had our own culture, we had our own ways of being. And one of them was that while the woman is pregnant and she is getting ready to deliver this beautiful baby, the elders in the village or the elders in the community would go and they would do ceremonies with her. So it's not just indigenous peoples of this land that do ceremonies. Indigenous peoples of Africa do ceremonies. We just did a ritual, right? And so they would do ceremonies to find out why this baby, why this child was coming into the world. So they would almost like have a conversation with the child. Why are you coming? Why are you coming? And so because all of us, they believe that all of us were coming in for a specific purpose. And so this would happen and the elders and the community would then raise the child for this purpose that they're coming in for. And what Malidoma was talking about is that we know the purpose and it's celebrated, it's promoted, it's talked about. You are prepared to do your purpose in this world. So, we haven't done that in the West, right? Because it was one of the practices that was stolen from us. And different people do it in different ways. Okay? I want to take you on a little journey to imagine if you can. To feel if you can. Why? Why did you come? So you know how I love to take the breath, because I just think the breath just take away the distractions. So everybody, wherever you are, if you're on your phone, I want you to put the phone down now, my baby. Put the phone down, and we are going to just feel, yeah? You're going to need the phone shortly, so don't put it too far away. I want you to just feel. And I'm going to ask you, if you have a notebook, you might want to take notes or you want to take it on your phone, but hold on, don't do that yet. I want to ask you if you're comfortable. Close your eyes for a moment. If you're not comfortable with closing your eyes, find a place around the room that you can just put your focus on. Just stare at that for a moment. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. And listen to this question very clearly. And listen for what comes into your spirit, into your feeling place. Listen to what drops into your mind, and it might be an image, it might be a word, it might be something you already know. Here is the question. Who am I really? Who am I really? Now open your eyes. Grab your phone or your paper, and I want you to type what came for you. Who am I really? Where's your paper? Where's your phone? Oh, you're in charge. Okay, so you gotta keep your memory good, right? Who am I really? Whatever came up for you. Don't talk to anybody. Don't tell anybody. Nobody's business right now, just yours. Ready for the second question? Everybody good? We're good? Talk to me. Okay. Are you ready for the second question? Okay. Why am I in the world as it is right now at this time? Why am I here? Why am I here? Whatever comes to your mind, just type it, key it. Why am I here? So the first question was, who am I really? The second is, why am I here? In this world, not just at school, but in this world. You ready for the next question? What is unique about me? Like, what is unique about me? You know, sometimes people talk about my laugh. I have this unique laugh. So I'm somewhere the other day in the supermarket and somebody heard my laugh and knew it was me. You know? But it could be anything. You might be really great singer. You might be really analytical. You might be that person who is able to analyze things very quickly. You might be that person who writes well. You might be what is unique about you? And you need to know this. What is unique about you? It might be your eyes. This beautiful videographer in front of me. It might be your eyes. It might be the way you know how to create a thing. But what is unique about you? So write that down, key it in. Okay, 2 more questions, quick one. What do you enjoy doing the most? What do you enjoy doing the most? What makes you happy? What's that thing you can do when you, and I was going to say, and you don't even have to sleep, but I know many of you are on the phone all the time. But what do you enjoy doing on the phone? What do you enjoy doing the most? For me, I love to dance. If they gave me more time here, we'd be dancing today. I love to dance. What do you enjoy doing the most? And finally, listen to this one. If you were to name it, if you were to just make it up, if you were to imagine it, if you were to just play for a minute, and if you were to know when you were in your mother's womb and the elder came and whispered to you, let's imagine that happened. What is your purpose? What is your purpose? That's a big question. I work with senior executives. I ask them that question. They're like, maybe my title? No, not your title. Yeah? What is your purpose? Just play with it. Doesn't matter what you write. There's no right or wrong. There's no test. There's no ABC, no. Just whatever came to you. Okay. So, I want you to repeat after me and fill in the blanks. And everybody can talk at the same time. It doesn't matter. I want you all to talk at the same time. I declare that I, say your name, am on this earth for a purpose. My purpose is unique. My purpose is, and say whatever you wrote. My purpose is, let me hear you. My purpose is, wonderful. My purpose is, wonderful. Wonderful. I want you to hold on to that. And I want you in your quiet moments to just write about that, sing about it, draw about it, color about it, and keep thinking about that, your purpose, and walk into your purpose. Because your purpose might be in politics, but your purpose might be in theater. Your purpose might be in the trades. And follow that purpose. Promise? I can't hear anybody. Promise. Okay. So in closing, because I don't have all day, I want to offer the following to the teachers and faculty and your leaders. Can you put that slide up from Malidoma Some, please? This is a message specifically for the teachers and the faculty and your leaders. I want you to remember this, that your responsibility is to celebrate. First is to acknowledge the unique gifts of your students, then to celebrate it, then to promote it, and to let them feel that you approve of it. Do you understand? Teachers, leaders, that's your purpose with these young people, is to celebrate their uniqueness, to celebrate their gifts, to promote them the way they feel best about it. Do you get me? Yeah? Okay, nobody's talking to me. Teachers. Yes. Teachers, you got me, yeah? Yes. Leaders, yeah. Okay, to the students. I think I have another slide there. To the students. I offer you to lead with courage, to move with courage, to stand with courage, to know that you belong, to be courageous in all things, every time, all the time. And even when you are afraid, be courageous anyway. Know the power of what it means to be African. I used to tell my children that all the time. Know the power of what it means to be African. Remember that you were born with a specific purpose. Honor and celebrate your purpose and all that you are. Know that joy is your birthright. I know I'm going to finish soon, but I need to drink some water. Be good to the earth. Be good stewards of the earth. Keep learning. I heard your superintendent say that to you. Keep learning. Keep exploring. Keep stretching yourself. Keep stretching your superpower. Because your unique gift, your purpose is your superpower. Maintain harmony with your mind, body, and spirit. Take care of yourself is really what that's saying. And when you are unsure or you are afraid, stop and seek support. Don't be afraid to ask for support. It's really important. I have 2 minutes, 1 minute, no minute. I have 2 minutes. So in this 2 minutes, I want to share a very, very old ritual, a very old tradition with you. And it was the way that our ancestors taught. So I brought some stuff from home. Our ancestors said to us, lemon is very important. In Yoruba tradition, we talk about the tasting ceremony. So this is lemon. Tell me the two significant tastes of lemon. Anybody? And sweet. Life, lemon, not lime. Life will be both sour and sweet. And we must embrace all of it. Yes? I brought salt too from my kitchen. Salt. They encourage us to remember that we are the salt of the earth. We salt the earth, right? We use the salt for flavor, for taste. That's who you are. Let me keep going in here, see what else I got. I'm going to leave that for last. Honey. They tell us to be as sweet as honey. May all that you do, your entire work, as the Black Student Association, yeah? Yes. May everything you do, may your walk, whether you choose to go into university, you could choose to go into the trades, wherever you choose to go, may it be sweet. And I encourage you to put some honey on your tongue sometime when you want to say something that might be hurtful. Yeah? So that everything that you say, everything that comes out of your mouth, be as sweet as honey. Let's see what else we got here. Cayenne pepper. Our elders teach us to always stay close to cayenne pepper, to pepper. Yeah? I'm from Jamaica. We use pepper on everything. Why? Because pepper reminds us of passion. Passion. Have passion in your purpose. Have passion in your purpose, because that will support you in moving forward. And lastly, something that I ask you not to take to school. Alcohol. So our ancestors used alcohol not for recreation, well they do too, but for medicine, because, and it says, alcohol never goes bad. And so may you, my beloved Black young people that I'm so proud of, may you never, ever, ever go bad. May nothing in your life ever, ever go bad. I thank you. I love you. And if nobody tells you they love you today, I want to be the first one. I love you. Thank you.
Beloved, stay connected with us by clicking the subscribe button and turning on your notifications.